What if I told you there's a food more powerful, more effective, and scientifically proven to fight off sarcopenia, the silent disease that steals muscle, drains strength, and slowly takes away independence? Stay with me, because the truth about bone broth and muscle loss will surprise you. And the food that can actually protect your strength is hiding in plain sight. Millions of people believe bone broth is their shield. They sip it daily, thinking it's rebuilding their muscles and keeping them strong. But here's the truth almost nobody talks about. 1 cup of bone broth gives you just 2 to 3 grams of collagen. Your body needs at least 15 grams daily to keep muscle mass stable, to repair tissue, and to fight off the weakening effects of aging. That gap is massive. It means that while people trust bone broth, their muscles are still wasting away. Their legs are still weakening, and sarcopenia continues to creep in silently. Sarcopenia is not just about shrinking muscles. It means slower walking. It means greater risk of falls. It means fragile bones and fractures that change the course of a life overnight. It means losing independence. And here's the part that most people never realize. Protein alone will not stop it. You can eat chicken, beef, beans, or drink protein shakes, but without collagen scaffolding, your body cannot fully use that protein to build muscle fibers. It's like stacking bricks without mortar. They pile up, but they never hold. They crumble. That is why so many older adults keep losing strength even when they eat plenty of protein. But here's the good news. Science has already uncovered foods that deliver collagen in forms your body can actually absorb and use. Not bone broth, but fish skin broth and eggshell membrane. 2 overlooked natural foods that have up to 8 times more bioavailable collagen than bone broth, with compounds that directly protect muscle fibers and joints. Let me explain why this matters. Clinical studies have shown that seniors who added these collagen-rich foods gained muscle faster, built strength more efficiently, and recovered better than those relying only on exercise or standard protein. In fact, one study revealed that collagen from fish skin improved grip strength, walking speed, and overall physical performance in older adults struggling with muscle loss. And eggshell membrane? It not only delivers collagen, but also hyaluronic acid and glucosamine, natural compounds that strengthen joints, improve flexibility, and reduce pain. These are the same ingredients found in costly medical treatments, yet they are available directly from food. Now imagine combining these foods with even light resistance training. 1 cup of fish skin broth daily, paired with walking, light weights, or simple squats. In 30 days, your legs feel stronger, your energy returns, your body recovers faster. That is how you begin to fight sarcopenia, not with bone broth myths, but with real science-based foods that build strength. Bone broth is comforting. It tastes good, but it's not enough to meet your body's demand. If you are over 50 or already noticing weaker legs, you cannot afford to rely on false promises. You need collagen that counts, the kind your muscles recognize, the kind that locks protein into real strength, and the kind that keeps you independent, active, and alive with power. Here's the challenge. Replace bone broth with fish skin broth, or add eggshell membrane supplements into your daily meals. Do this for 30 days. Watch what happens to your strength, your joints, your energy. This is how you stop sarcopenia in its tracks, because health is wealth, and muscles are the currency of aging well. Forget the weak promises. Forget the watered-down solutions. Forget bone broth. Choose the food that builds muscle. Choose the food that kills sarcopenia. Choose strength.
Why do so many people cling to bone broth, even when science shows it falls short? Because it feels traditional. It feels comforting. It's something our grandparents drank and passed down as wisdom. But what worked for survival 100 years ago does not always hold up under the microscope of modern science. The truth is, muscle loss accelerates after the age of 40. By 60, most people have already lost up to 20% of their muscle mass. By 80, that number can climb to 40%. And the most dangerous part is that it happens silently. You don't wake up one morning and suddenly realize, my muscles are gone. Instead, it's subtle. Your legs feel heavier on the stairs. Your arms tire faster when lifting groceries. Walking across the room takes more effort. And then one day, you stumble. One fall, one fracture, and independence is gone. Doctors call sarcopenia the silent thief of aging. It robs strength, mobility, confidence, and even years of life. Now here's where collagen plays the crucial role most people overlook. Collagen is not just another protein. It is the glue, the framework, the foundation of your muscles, your tendons, and your joints. Without it, muscle fibers fray, joints ache, movement stiffens. This is why bone broth became popular. It contains collagen. But the problem is absorption. When you sip bone broth, the collagen molecules are too large, too fragmented, and too inconsistent to give your body what it really needs. Most of it passes through without being fully used. That's why study after study shows the amounts in broth are nowhere near therapeutic. But fish skin broth and eggshell membrane? That's a different story. Fish skin collagen is hydrolyzed naturally during cooking. That means the molecules are broken down into smaller peptides that your body can absorb directly. Instead of passing through, they lock into your system, fueling repair and muscle growth. Eggshell membrane is another breakthrough. For decades, farmers discarded it as waste. Now, science has discovered it is packed with type 1 collagen, hyaluronic acid, and glucosamine, all critical for rebuilding connective tissue. And the clinical trials prove it. Older adults who consumed eggshell membrane showed improved mobility, stronger grip, and less joint pain in just weeks. This is the missing link. Protein alone can't do it. Exercise alone can't do it. Even supplements alone won't do it. But when collagen-rich foods are combined with daily movement, the results can be astonishing. Think of it this way. Your body is like a construction site. Protein provides the bricks. Exercise signals the builders. But without collagen, there is no scaffolding to hold the structure together. That's why so many people lift weights, eat protein shakes, yet still lose strength with age. Now imagine the opposite. You provide collagen from fish skin broth or eggshell membrane. You add even gentle activity, walking, stretching, light resistance. Suddenly, the builders have bricks and scaffolding. The structure rises. Muscles become fuller. Joints more stable. Energy more lasting. This is not theory. It is happening right now. In Japan, where fish skin broth is common, older adults have significantly lower rates of disability compared to Western countries. They remain mobile, independent, and resilient well into their 80s and 90s. And in clinical trials, participants who consumed collagen-rich foods experienced measurable gains. One study tracked seniors who took daily collagen peptides. Within 12 weeks, their muscle mass increased, their walking speed improved, their balance stabilized, and their risk of falls dropped. Now think about what that means in real life. It means more energy to play with grandchildren. It means freedom to travel, garden, walk, or dance. It means the difference between sitting on the sidelines or living fully. And let's be clear, sarcopenia is not just about vanity or appearance. It is directly linked to survival. Research shows that seniors with stronger muscle mass live longer, recover better from illness, and resist chronic disease. Muscle is medicine. It stabilizes blood sugar, protects the heart, guards the bones, and even sharpens the brain. So when you lose muscle, you don't just lose strength, you lose your shield. That's why every day matters, every meal counts, every choice you make can move you closer to strength or closer to weakness. And the choice is not complicated. Keep drinking bone broth if you enjoy it, but do not expect it to save your muscles. It simply cannot deliver enough. Instead, shift your focus to the foods that science confirms truly make a difference. 1 bowl of fish skin broth daily, a simple addition of eggshell membrane, combined with the foods you already eat, protein, vegetables, healthy fats. Add movement, and in weeks, you can feel the shift. Your legs become lighter, your balance steadier, your grip stronger. The energy you thought was gone forever returns. This is what fighting sarcopenia looks like. Not with myths, not with weak promises, but with actions rooted in evidence. But here's the challenge most people face. They know what to do. They know the foods exist, but they don't know how to begin. Do you prepare it at home? Do you buy it in stores? How do you make it practical, easy, and sustainable? That's what I'll reveal next. Because knowing the food is only step 1. The real breakthrough comes when you learn how to bring it into your daily life effortlessly, without stress, without confusion, and in a way that lasts. And once you see how simple it can be, you will never look at bone broth or muscle health the same way again. Stay with me.
So let's make this practical, because knowing about collagen, knowing about sarcopenia, knowing about the dangers of weak muscles means nothing if it stays in your head. What matters is how you bring it into your kitchen, your plate, and your body every single day. First, fish skin broth. It might sound unusual if you're not used to it, but it's one of the simplest, cheapest, and most effective sources of collagen on the planet. In many cultures, fish skin is thrown away as waste, but when simmered gently, it releases bioavailable collagen that your body actually absorbs. And it tastes surprisingly light, not heavy like bone broth. 1 small bowl a day is enough to give your muscles the structural support they need. Second, eggshell membrane. You don't need fancy powders or overpriced supplements. You can find eggshell membrane naturally by peeling it from boiled eggs, or you can buy it in safe, affordable capsule form. Clinical research shows that even a small dose daily provides real improvements in strength, mobility, and recovery. Third, pair these foods with smart habits. Collagen works best when you give it a reason to build. That means movement. And no, it doesn't have to be heavy weightlifting. Simple bodyweight exercises, gentle resistance bands, walking upstairs instead of taking the elevator, these are enough to trigger your body to use the collagen you feed it. Think of it like this. Collagen provides the materials, but your daily movement sends the signal. Together, they build strength from the inside out. And here's what most people don't realize. Muscle is not just about the way you look. Muscle is a hormone factory. When you strengthen your muscles, they release powerful molecules called myokines. These myokines travel through your bloodstream, protecting your heart, reducing inflammation, and even sharpening your memory. That's right, building muscle can literally protect your brain as you age. So when you add fish skin broth or eggshell membrane, you're not just fighting sarcopenia, you're building a shield around your entire body. Now, picture this. Instead of feeling weaker each year, you feel stronger. Instead of losing confidence with every step, you regain it. Instead of fearing falls, you trust your balance. Instead of watching life shrink smaller, you expand into it. That is what these foods can do. And the science is undeniable. Studies show seniors who consume collagen-rich foods consistently gain muscle mass, preserve mobility, and live longer, healthier lives. They don't just survive, they thrive. This is the future of aging. Not frail, not fragile, not fading. Strong, mobile, independent, and full of energy. But here's the decision point. Most people will hear this and think, that's interesting, and do nothing.
And 1 year from now, they will be weaker, slower, more tired, and closer to the dangers of sarcopenia. But a few people, maybe you, will take action. They will add fish skin broth to their meals. They will peel that eggshell membrane or take a simple capsule. They will walk, stretch, move, and give their body the signal to grow. And within weeks, they will feel the difference. Stronger grip, lighter steps, better balance, more energy. The choice is yours. Forget bone broth. Forget the myths. Forget waiting for muscle loss to catch up with you. Start today. Start small. Start with one bowl, one step, one change. Because here's the truth. The body is always listening. Even at 60, 70, or 80, your muscles are waiting for the signal to grow. Age is not the barrier. Inaction is. And you don't have to be perfect. You just have to begin. So let this be your turning point. Let this be the moment you look back on years from now and say, that's when I stopped weakening and started strengthening. That's when I turned the tide on sarcopenia. That's when I chose strength, energy, and independence. And if you're ready to go deeper to discover exactly how to combine these foods with other powerful strategies for muscle and longevity, then stay connected, because we're just scratching the surface. You've already taken the first step by watching this far. Don't let it stop here. Take action today. Eat the foods, move your body, protect your muscles, and most of all, protect your future. Because health is wealth, strength is freedom, and muscle is the currency of longevity. So forget bone broth. This food builds muscle. This food kills sarcopenia. This food can change your life. And now, it's your move. If you found this valuable, share it with someone you love. Hit that like button so more people can discover the truth. And subscribe, because your journey to strength, vitality, and independence is just beginning. Remember, you're stronger than you think, younger than you feel, and one choice away from a healthier future. Take that choice today.